Are you ready? Excellent. Let's proceed to the gym. All right, this is it. Let's go get your diploma.
Hi, class of 2020. Congratulations. Never forget this year. You all faced unique challenges, but you came out successful in the end. I wish you the best in your futures. Stay true to self and limitless in your ambitions.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Have a great summer and good luck in whatever the future may hold for you.
We all miss you, class of 2020. I have many fond memories of so many of you from TOK class. I'm really sad we won't get to say goodbye in person, but I wish you all the very best and stay in touch to tell me all about your future adventures.
Hi, seniors. I have so enjoyed teaching many of you and working with a lot of you at ASD Times, and I've absolutely delighted in watching one of you develop into a really terrific young woman. Gabrielle, entire class of 2020, I wish you all the best in life. Congratulations.
Congratulations, seniors. It's been wonderful getting to know you these past 4 years.
And best of luck next year. We hope to see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations, graduates, especially those who I had the opportunity to teach in English 10, and even more so, you AP Seminar rock stars, you know who you are. Congratulations.
Hello, class of 2020. I want to congratulate all of you. I don't think any of us ever saw the year ending in this fashion, but I do want to let you know you've had an amazing impact on all of us. We wish all of you the very best, and go Dragons.
I am so incredibly proud of all of you and your accomplishments. We have had a great past 2 years. I'm going to miss all of you very much.
Class of 2020, congratulations, you made it. Well, definitely not the end you had in mind, but as good as any other. Guys, it's been a great pleasure working together and seeing you guys grow. Good luck.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We as your teachers are so proud of all of that you've accomplished, and especially for your resilience during this difficult time. Et pour mes élèves de français, vous me manquerez et je vous souhaite bonne chance avec tout ce que vous décidez faire et félicitations.
Congratulations, seniors. You made it. You should be so proud of your efforts, especially given these unique times. A mis estudiantes de español, ha sido un placer enseñaros durante estos 2 últimos años. Os deseo muchísimo éxito para el futuro y mucha suerte. Un abrazo muy fuerte. Felicidades.
Hi seniors, congrats, you made it. Despite the challenges, you are graduating and heading towards the places where you will realize your dreams. Now you're part of our global community, so stay connected to us. Don't forget, once a dragon, always a dragon.
Congratulations and all the best, class of 2020. Good luck as you dive into the next adventure in your life. Woo!
Hi, class of 2020. I can't tell you enough how proud of each of you I am. You will always have a special place in my heart. Stay strong. Congratulations.
Class of 2020, it's been really lonely here without you. I've gotten to know all of you over the past 4 years, some better than others. But one thing I know for certain is that there's no group of young adults more resilient or capable of rising to the world's challenges right now than you. You've worked incredibly hard during challenging times to earn this, and I'm so very proud of you. Congratulations, graduates.
Hey, seniors. We only have 10 to 15 seconds for this message, so I thought I'd use some symbolism, see if you can figure out what it means. I wish you the very best on your graduation day. Don't be strangers.
Hi, class of 2020. I just wanted to wish you congratulations on finishing high school and your graduation. My hope for you is that you are happy in your future and that you always remember how strong and resilient you are. Congratulations again.
Seniors, congratulations. Graduation's always one of my favorite times of the year. Special shout out to volleyball and physics types. And even though this is probably not the end of the year or graduation that you hoped or expected, I can promise you it's one you're always going to remember. Best of luck. Take care.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I wish you the best of luck on your next adventure. Love you all.
Hey, class of 2020. You're all amazing and wonderful, and I've loved getting to know you. I know you have such a bright future ahead of you, and I can't wait to see where your life takes you. Congratulations on all you've accomplished.
Hi, class of 2020. This is Miss Duncan here, and I just wanted to wish you the best of luck next year. Mabruk, you made it.
Hello, class of 2020. Just to wish you all the best as you move on in life and learning. An exceptional historical year for you. All the best for the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. You have shown the responsibility and the resilience that we have come to expect from you. Thank you so much. We wish you all the best in the future, and I know you're going to go on great adventures, but keep in touch. We want to hear from you. And remember, as Hamlet says, nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Best of luck.
Hey everybody, I wasn't going to record one of these, since when the ceremony starts, you're probably going to see enough of me. However, I just watched your cap throwing video, and it made me realize that one, I haven't seen you for so long, and two, how inspiring you are as a group. We're all so proud of you.
On behalf of the ASD Board of Directors, I would like to first congratulate our class of 2020, who have overcome unprecedented challenges to complete their senior year. We know that this is not the high school graduation any of you dreamed of, but you have succeeded beyond all of our expectations and showed resilience and a positive attitude that will serve you in university life and beyond. The board would also like to recognize the dedication of our teachers, principals and administrators who have worked long and hard to ensure the virtual continuation of your ASD education during this pandemic. Finally, congratulations to the parents of our class of 2020. Thank you for your support in ensuring our seniors remained focused on completing their studies. We know our virtual graduation will be a bittersweet one, but your graduates are leaving future ASD seniors a legacy of commitment, determination and drive that will not be surpassed. Here in Qatar, and indeed around the world, we join your family and friends who are with us in spirit, cheering loudly for each of our fantastic graduates.
ASD community, please welcome the class of 2020. I would ask you all to stand for the national anthem of our host country, Qatar, performed by Omnia Alphadan, and for that of the United States of America, performed by Nora Khatib.
قسما 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 بمن رفع السماء قسما بمن نشر الضياء قطر ستبقى حرة تسمو بروح الأوفياء سيروا على نهج الأولى سيروا وعلى ضياء الأنبياء قطر بقلب سيرة عز وأمجاد الإباء قطر الرجال الأولين وحماتنا يوم النداء وحمائم يوم السلام جوارح يوم الفداء قطر الرجال الأولين وحماتنا يوم النداء وحمائم يوم السلام جوارح يوم الفداء قسما 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 بمن رفع السماء قسما بمن نشر الضياء قطر ستبقى حرة تسمو بروح الأوفياء.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Mr. Wright and Mr. Cowper, the ASD Orchestra and our singers for a wonderful beginning to this, the graduation ceremony of our class of 2020. Parents and friends of ASD, Director Dr. Tom Hawkins, Chairperson of ASD's Board of Directors, Mr. Tom McHale, Charge d'Affaires of the United States of America's Embassy in Qatar, the Honourable Mr. Philip Nelson, teaching faculty, and of course, most importantly, the class of 2020. Welcome to our virtual graduation ceremony. Marhaba bikum wa Ramadan Mubarak. My name is Michael Roberts, and it's my honour to be the high school principal of the American School of Doha. Class of 2020, my words are spoken directly to you. I have known you since you were grade 9 children, and I have seen you grow into a group of indomitable young adults. It has been a privilege. Watching you grow and develop over the past 4 years has enabled me to know you as a class of action, a class who is as resilient as any class I have ever known. You are a class overflowing with courage and inner strength. A phrase I'm reminded of when I think of you is, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. You and Mr. Caskey, Miss Farmers and my first grade 9 group as a high school administration new to ASD. You are inspirational. Over the past 4 years, not only have you dealt with a new high school schedule, new service requirements, new high school administration, but you have dealt with a countrywide blockade which meant the cancellation of tournaments, productions, visits and trips, and now you have to deal with a worldwide pandemic, meaning cancelled prom, senior walk, AP and IB diploma examinations, the imposition of virtual school and virtual academic awards, and a virtual graduation ceremony, all over the space of 4 short years. I suspect that some of you, when you were in small groups or alone, have been frustrated and disheartened by the recent events and the impact they have had. You may even be thinking you are the unluckiest class ever. But no, you are a class full of fortitude and courage who have learned that no matter what challenges you face, you will always overcome them. In the future, when things don't go as planned, and they won't, you will shrug your broad shoulders, roll up your sleeves, and get on with it. Many do not have that ability. Class of 2020, you do. I cannot say how humbling it is to have known you and to tell you how much you have enriched our school. I would now like to talk to the parents of our graduates. This can't be what you envisaged. But whatever the shape of this event, nothing erodes the impact that you have had on the lives of your children. The grit your children have is in no small measure down to you. You have helped them become the incredible human beings they are today. And please remember, their lives with you are more than just this moment. The moments created over the past 18 years will endure forever. Production performances, sports achievements, academic achievements, birthdays, shared meals, arguments over screen time, bedtime, party time, are all part of your shared memories. And today's event, as odd as it may seem, will become part of that tapestry of memories you will share with your children forever. I thank you all. Graduates of 2020, I told you once I had a great connection with you all. Perhaps it's one of my greatest regrets that I will not be able to physically shake your hands, offer you a hug, and say how proud you make me feel. But I hope and expect, when things get back to normal around here, that you will return to ASD and things left currently unfinished will be completed. Thank you. I would now ask you to welcome 2 members of the senior class who will offer a reading of the poem To You Who Taught Me My Letters. Please welcome Ahmed Waresh and Rowan Ibrahim.
As a member of the ASD community since kindergarten, I'd like to dedicate this poem to all the ASD staff and faculty. To you who taught me my letters. You who taught me, I am loyal to for eternity. You who cared about me, I wish you well. Education protects me from ignorance and is as generous as the sea and the land. There are many people in the world, but the most successful are the educated. You, who spend your nights for the education of a generation, light my way with hope. We were, and still are, your children. Greetings from all your children. Thank you.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رمضان كريم. يسعدني كطالبة في المدرسة الأمريكية بالدوحة منذ بداية تعليمي أن أهدي هذه القصيدة إلى كل المعلمين والعاملين بالمدرسة. من علمني حرفاً، من علمني حرفاً أخلصت له طول العمر. من أولاني عطفا أضمرت له كل الخيل فالعلم أمان من جهلي كالبحر كريم كالسهل والناس كثير في الدنيا لكن أنجحهم ذو عقل يا ساهر ليلك الأجيال نورت طريقي بالأمال أبناؤك نحن وما زلنا فسلاما من كل الأطفال.
Thank you, Ahmed and Rawan, for that heartfelt reading. Each year at graduation, we honour the students in the senior class who've been enrolled consecutively at ASD from pre-kindergarten or kindergarten to their senior year. Please join me in celebrating these students.
Karim Abdelhadi, Tala Abu Rakba, S. Zaid Ahmed, Abdulaziz Al-Mansouri, Fala Al-Tani, Mohammed Al-Bishri, Abdullah Al-Mana, Tamada Al-Mana, Elham and Moli, Mona Almani, Jaden Barnwell, George Katan, Sarah Coble, Yusuf Fakhru, Joseph Hall, Rawan Ibrahim, Wase Khan, Magnus Thor Magnusson, Nora Marif, Amin Mekki, Amna Mekki, Jesse Mitchell, Rebecca Ong, Lucas Sherman, Benjamin Thielman Gore, Andreas Van Acker, William Waddell, Ahmed Warech, Laith Yunus, Adele Zagamov.
The first award of the evening is the Ambassador's Award. Please welcome Charge d'Affaires of the United States of America's Embassy in Qatar, the Honorable Mr. Philip Nelson.
The Ambassador's Award recognizes outstanding achievement in scholarship and citizenship. The recipient strives for excellence, seeks a challenging course of study, and exhibits a love of learning. This student embodies the American School of Doha mission by exhibiting positive, active global citizenship, seeking to bring about positive change in Qatar and the wider world. The high school faculty chooses 3 candidates to be interviewed by the United States Charge d'Affaires to Qatar, who selects the recipient of this award. The award includes a $1,500 scholarship. And the award this year goes to Anastasia Grigas. Not only did Anastasia excel academically, but she also distinguished herself through her volunteer work on the Rohingya Refugee Project. The project, which focuses on teaching English via Zoom to refugee children in Bangladesh, faced several hurdles, but she and her classmates persevered. The result is a sustainable project with broad impact that will continue after Anastasia leaves ASD. As she said to me, this is not the finish line, but a checkpoint along the way. Congratulations, Anastasia.
As you know, this year is the final year of Dr. Tom Hawkins' tenure as the director of our school. I first met Tom in 2003 when he plucked me from a small, sleepy school in Thailand and took me to a large, frenetically successful school in Beijing. Not sure if I've ever forgiven him. Over the years, I've got to know Tom very well. I know Tom to be a fiercely principled man who has a strength of purpose and a determination to do what he feels is the right thing to do, irrespective of what others think. Leading such a large school with so many interest groups and differing opinions is always a challenge. But Tom, you are a deft and dexterous leader, and I believe that ASD has benefited immensely under your stewardship. Tom, I thank you on behalf of all the members of our community for your contributions in enhancing our school. And on a personal level, I will miss both you and Marcia greatly next year. Please welcome Dr. Tom Hawkins, Director of the American School of Doha, to present the Directors Award.
Mr. Nelson, Mr. McHale, faculty, members of the Board of Directors and the Board of Trustees, honored guests, parents, and especially the graduates of the class of 2020. It gives me immense pleasure and honor to welcome you virtually to this commencement ceremony. All of us assembled here virtually for this ceremony can be immensely proud of each and every one of our young graduates, for they have not only survived high school, they have survived the spring of COVID-19. Unfortunately, our graduates are not sitting in front of us, ready to walk across the stage to receive their diplomas to mark the end of what I hope was a very rewarding and engaging high school career. But I know these graduates are at home, where they should be, to help us combat the spread of the virus, eagerly awaiting this commencement of their time at ASD. It is our hope that this virtual ceremony will be a significant part of the commemoration of a student life which ought to be much celebrated. Your presence virtually to support, encourage, and congratulate the class of 2020 and their families is immensely important, and it is indicative of the sense of community we hold so dear here at ASD. As director of the American School of Doha, I am very proud of and most impressed with the class of 2020. I've had the great fortune of getting to know some of these students well, as our youngest child, Gabrielle, has been part of this great class. And this connection makes sharing my message with you even more special. Since this class were freshmen in 2017, Qatar has been blockaded by some of the countries in the region, impacting the class of 2020's ability to fully participate in some of the most important arts, athletics, and academic events during their high school days. But thanks to Mr. Farmer and his team, these students were able to seek new and different opportunities further afield. And the members of this class performed on the field and on the stage with true ASD spirit. The class of 2020 had developed resilience even before the spring of their senior year. And with the onset of the global COVID-19 pandemic this past winter, lives for everyone around the world changed. This class of seniors were the first ever to complete their spring semester virtually. They lost their chances to travel or compete in their final seasons. Taken from them was the opportunity to have a prom, their senior walk, participate in the fun of the junior-senior powder puff football game, and experience senioritis, as so many others before them had experienced. They've had to complete their courses in semi-isolation. For the first time in history, the IB Diploma examinations were canceled, and the AP examinations have been administered virtually for the first time. This class of IB artists was not able to present their art exhibition or complete their dramatic performances as anticipated, or share their films they created in the ways that they anticipated. But this senior class has continued to show its resilience, staying focused on virtual learning and positive about their time at ASD and their futures. It is this resilience, and I would call it grit, that makes them a special class of dragons. This grit provides them with the internal strength derived from experience to face any challenge with the knowledge that they will prevail. Students of the ASD class of 2020 will walk onto college campuses or enter the military or the workforce in the coming months to make an impact because they are positive, confident, courageous, and globally minded. The ASD class of 2020 may be disappointed at not having the milestone events they anticipated, or the chance to show what they know and can do in the same way as some of their predecessors. But they have persevered. Thank you, Class of 2020, for providing our entire community with hope for our future. We wish you all the best as you go out as positive, active global citizens to brighten our world. As the proud director of ASD, I have the good fortune to recognize one of these graduating seniors in particular with an award. To determine the recipient of this award, I was able to spend time getting to know 3 outstanding seniors recommended to me by the high school faculty: Ali Rutledge, Iyad Ali, and Elham Al-Moli. These young stars have very bright futures and represent the class with positive attitude, characters, and contributions to the ASD community. Thanks to all of you for your engagement with me and your commitment to ASD. The Director's Award, beyond recognizing character, positive attitude, and contributions to the community, recognizes students who respect others, cultivate a sense of belonging and trust, collaborate well in the classroom, and demonstrate high standards of personal integrity. This year's recipient is an amazing athlete, a musician, an energetic community builder, and an impressive academic. It makes me proud to provide this year's Director's Award to Miss Ali Rutledge. Ali began at ASD in 5th grade and has been a positive force in the middle school musicals, in the band, service clubs, and athletics ever since. As a varsity athlete for 4 years, Ali has developed her athletic prowess through hard work and an amazing focus. Many times I would see her on campus at practice when I left, and then again at 7 o'clock in the morning the next day when I arrived. This grit helped her finish 4th overall in the heptathlon and the 400-meter hurdles, and winning the high jump competition at the USA Track and Field National Outdoor Championships in 2019. Ali's passion for sport, in particular track and field, along with her academic drive, has resulted in Ali receiving and accepting a Division I athletic and academic scholarship to attend Colorado University in Boulder, Colorado this fall. But Ali doesn't just develop her own skills. She helps other athletes and students develop their own skills and confidence as well. Over the years, Ali has worked with kids in summer camps, sailing camps, dragon hoops, and Step by Step, a special needs school near ASD. Ali says that she is the loudest one on the bench or on the field, cheering her teammates on to achieve their best. As the current president of the Varsity Club Council, Ali has helped build school spirit through pep rallies and special events, including her dream of initiating a winter showcase for athletes and students. As a member of Habitat for Humanity and the Effect Club, Ali has made an impact here at home and globally with her service. In the classroom, Ali says she is ridiculously organized and driven to excel. As a full IB Diploma student, she has maintained a near 4.0 GPA and hopes to pursue an environmental engineering degree at CU Boulder. Congratulations to Miss Ali Rutledge, this year's recipient of the ASD Director's Award. I hope the $1,500 scholarship helps you as you transition to university. Thanks for all you have done for ASD, and I wish you all the best in Colorado and beyond. And finally, I would like to thank the entire ASD community for the chance to be your director for the past 5 years. You've made me, my family, and our 3 Dragon graduates very proud. I wish you all the best in the future under the leadership of Mr. Steve Residlo, who will be joining you this summer. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected.
It now gives me great pleasure to invite senior student Ali Rutledge to the stage in order to introduce our commencement speaker.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, class of 2020. I'm honored to have been chosen to introduce our commencement speaker, Ms. Katrina Charles. For those of you who don't know, Ms. Charles didn't actually arrive at ASD until October. And the fact that she was chosen by the senior class to be our commencement speaker after only being at ASD for such a short period of time in itself can tell you all about who she is as a person. I knew that Ms. Charles had made an impact on many of the IB students' lives this year. But during the process of choosing our commencement speaker, it became overwhelmingly obvious that she had touched the lives of a vast number of our senior class, regardless of if they took IB classes or not. Ms. Charles is our IB coordinator as well as the most energetic person on campus. She has a way of putting everyone around her at ease with her words of encouragement, naturally outgoing personality, and she always has a fun story to share. I won't get into the details, but I'll leave you knowing that she once hiked a mountain, unaware of the fact that the zip line to get back down didn't include a harness, but of course she didn't let that stop her. At the start of this year, I, along with the rest of my fellow IB students, were at the start of our second year of the diploma, one of the most stressful and difficult times of the course. On top of this, we had no idea who our IB coordinator would be or when they would get here. I wasn't actually able to meet her the first day everyone met Ms. Charles, but I immediately received a message from one of my classmates saying that she was an incredible person and that we were in good hands. And that was said after only having spent one class with her. You can tell she's the type of educator to care about each and every student on an individual basis. She always has our backs and is there to lift us up. She's also always keeping us on our toes, whether it's her constant reminders that we haven't turned in our extended essays or IAs, or the fact that we never know which hairstyle she's going to be rocking next time we see her. During this unprecedented time, we all have to stay positive and lift each other up. So who better to have around than Ms. Charles? And now I hand you over to our 2020 commencement speaker, Ms. Katrina Charles.
Good evening, parents, faculty, distinguished guests, and finally to the senior graduating class of 2020. I would like to thank Ali Rutledge for such a touching and humbling introduction that will forever remain with me. Thank you, Ali. I am humbled and honored to have been selected to deliver the commencement speech for such a wonderful group of seniors. I tried considering so many ways on how to communicate what I wanted to say, but nothing ever seemed right, so I will just speak from the heart. Parents, you have shown unwavering commitment and support to your children and to this school. This day is a day of celebration for you. Congratulations. Teachers, my colleagues, your teachers, are probably the most selfless, hardworking, and dedicated group of professionals that I've had the pleasure of working with. Their selfless dedication is consistent to ensure that our students achieve their full potential. I believe as we stand here today, I can say that your teachers, my colleagues, have accomplished their mission. Finally, to my students, my seniors, I am a woman of few words. I mean, really, who am I kidding? I have been rendered speechless in the last couple of days. I truly cannot begin to describe the enormous feeling of pride, gratitude, and admiration that envelops me for this particular group of students that are graduating today. You have grown into mature young men and women who have shown a high level of respect for their teachers and colleagues. You have been very clear as a group that you are focused on achieving your goals, and you have worked very hard to get here today. Along the way, you have shown humility and have been able to distinguish yourself in a way that has allowed you the ability to leave an indelible mark, not only at the American School of Doha, but on a global scale. We have cried together, laughed together, shared differences of perspectives, and I've become a better educator and person for it. You have been my teachers throughout this journey, and for this I am eternally grateful. We've had so many life-changing conversations that have centered around who we are, why are we here, and what is our purpose. But most importantly, how do we achieve balance in an overly demanding world? As such, I will leave you with some key themes that have helped me through my challenging moments and hope they will help you as you leave here today. 1. Make yourself a priority. At the end of the day, you are your longest commitment. 2. You can't do it alone. As you navigate through the rest of your life, be open to collaboration. Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you. Spend a lot of your time with them and it will change your life. And finally, never let others define you. As you go out into the world, you'll find that people are always quick to define you, to pigeonhole you, to whittle you down to your preconceived notions, which brings me to my point. Never let others define you. Define yourself. Whether you are headed to university or taking a gap year, my advice is the same. Leave here and get an education in anything with just one explicit goal: to make a life, not a career, and to reshape the world. You will achieve both by becoming the greatest version that you can be. Class of 2020, I will miss you dearly, and I truly love you all. Remember, I'm your teacher for life. If you ever need me, find me. Congratulations to you, class of 2020.
Thank you, Ms. Charles, and of course to Ali. We now have a musical medley, a performance by our ASD senior music students and arranged by Nora Khatib.
Inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels
lost with no direction.
My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying, gotta keep my head held high. It's always gonna be another mountain, I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast we get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
The salutatorian and valedictorian are seniors in the top 10% of the class's cumulative GPA ranking, and who have attended ASD for at least 2 full years. The high school faculty votes to determine the recipient of the awards. The senior receiving the greatest number of votes is selected as the valedictorian, and the senior with the second greatest number of votes selected as the salutatorian. This year's salutatorian has a long list of impressive academic accomplishments and has taken leadership roles in numerous meaningful activities. From captain of the varsity basketball team to president of multiple clubs and committees, he is a leader in and out of the classroom. He's also a passionate humanitarian who has raised awareness and money for clean water in the villages of Sudan. He also spent time traveling to these villages to help them gain access to clean water through the installation of wells. I first met him when he was the student council representative for grade 9. He told me during a meeting I was the best principal he'd ever had. My witty response was, "Were you in homeschool before this year?" To which he replied with a poker face, "Yes, I was." He is a great human being with a wonderful sense of humor and a quick-witted intelligence, and I know he will continue to make amazing contributions as he attends either Johns Hopkins University or Brown University later this year. Congratulations to Iyad Ali.
To the class of 2020. This doesn't feel real, does it? Sitting here in front of a computer screen, anxiously waiting to receive our diplomas. We've been daydreaming about this our whole lives, eagerly anticipating that rush of euphoria when our name is called to walk across the stage. And to know that we aren't getting that, it sucks. We expected the summation of 4 enduring years to be monumental, a time where our parents, teachers, and friends smile with us and rejoice as we ecstatically throw our caps even higher than our goals and aspirations can sustain. We're never going to get that. At least not for another 4 years, but even then, it won't be the same. I remember at the beginning of high school, we walked into the theater for our introductory assembly, tightly packed in the back left corner. And the first thing Mr. Roberts said to us was that as freshmen, we had 1,356 days until graduation. At the time, we agonized over that number. But now, as surreal as it is, the countdown is over. That number is 0. And although it did not end with bouquets, orchestras, and methodically practiced marches, the wait is over. We're graduating, and we should be more than proud of ourselves and our accomplishments. I am honored to be part of a class with the most athletic, artistic, musical, and academically gifted scholars this school has ever seen. We all have our differences, but despite that, we bonded. Maybe it was our constant nagging about the senior commons being too hot, which still hasn't been fixed, our common hatred for the IB kids' never-ending complaints, our grade chanting when the prom prince was crowned, or even fighting on the group chat for our senior dish day and prank that never happened. We bonded. We're never gonna forget the MESACs, the friendship festivals, and the International Week buffets, and even those Zoom calls that we all woke up for a minute before class started. The current situation doesn't revoke the memories we've made and the times we've shared. But if there's one thing we learned from it, it's the vast unpredictability of these events. That's life. My daily routine was defined by structure, and all of a sudden that was gone. I was someone who would plan their day to the minute. Wake up, go to school, go to after-school meetings, basketball, study, sleep. But out of nowhere, a pandemic hit, and all that careful planning fell to the wayside. Suddenly, my routine became wake up, submit an exit ticket, go back to sleep, wake up later, and binge Netflix to no end. We learned through this pandemic that in life, there is no perfect schedule. There is no perfect guideline. There is life, and there is what you make of it. And I truly believe there's no better way for the world to introduce us to adulthood than what we're going through right now. Nothing is going to happen exactly when you want it to. The future is never guaranteed, but right now, in this moment, the present is. So let's take advantage of it. Take advantage of this graduation and use it to reflect on the absolutely magnificent experience that we've had in our high school years. Truly ask yourself whether you've made the most out of this life. Over the last 4 years, you've succeeded, failed, lost, triumphed, laughed, and cried. But did you live fully in that moment? Because if your answer to that is no, then take this moment as an opportunity to begin. In this time of self-reflection though, never forget those who led you to where you are today. To the admin and faculty, thank you for running this fanatical and fervid school. To the security guards and Acciona whose daily interactions I'll forever remember. To the coffee beanery and jazz cafe staff, I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the food, but I also miss seeing you all every day. Thank you to the teachers and counselors for inspiring us every day. Shout out to Ms. Ghanem, Ms. Rust, and Ms. Cook, whom I annoyed constantly about getting my letters of recon. You guys made it happen. To the eternal friendships I've made, my basketball team including Coach Dodd and Reese, AFT2 crew, the Sakes, Curry Gang, Q&L crew, and my Indian speechwriter. I'm sure you all know who that is. And thank you to my family. To my brother Ahmed, who was my best friend and inspiration for everything. My baby sister Jenna, who got me hooked on Peppa Pig and never let me study. Baba, you were always my #1 supporter. And Mama, you sacrificed so much to provide me with the opportunities you never had. You were my underlying force in everything. I love you all endlessly. And finally, to the class of 2020. There is absolutely no other class I'd ever wish to graduate virtually with. You guys made my experience at ASD worth it. And from the bottom of my heart, I truly thank you for that. Congratulations, guys, and I hope I see you all real soon.
This year's valedictorian joined ASD in grade 10. This was her first move overseas, and she was, so her dad has told me, just a little bit reluctant to do so. We are so fortunate that she did move, for at our school, she has thrived. She's a deeply compassionate person who's committed to enhancing the lives of others. This year alone, she was hugely involved in a service project providing aid to refugee camps in Lebanon and spent countless hours creating educational videos for Rohingya refugee children. Beyond an active recognition of her responsibility towards others, she's a dancer, piano player, student council representative, MUN member, and a yearly accumulator of AP courses. Indeed, no year would be complete for me without her walking into my office to ask if I will give her permission to take between 20 or 30 AP courses in a single year. Each year, I resolve to say no, since it's obviously impossible given timetable restrictions. And each year, I say yes because, quite rightly, she convinces me she'll be fine. As I said, no year will be complete without this happening. So perhaps next year, as she attends either UT Austin or Cornell University, the year won't quite be so complete. Congratulations to this year's valedictorian, Ellie G.
To parents, siblings, faculty and staff, friends, other special guests, and most importantly, my fellow soon-to-be high school graduates. I'm so incredibly honored to be speaking to you all today, even if it is from in front of my closet. When I first heard I was giving this speech, I did what any rational high school student would do and instantly tried to think of the best way I could plagiarize someone else's work. I'm kidding, of course, but I did go to YouTube for some inspiration, and I found several viral videos of valedictorians taking their opportunity in the spotlight to call out administration, teachers, and counselors for not supporting their students. I'm very glad I don't have to talk about that today. Our admin, teachers, counselors, and staff are wonderful, and I feel so fortunate to have forged close relationships with them in my time at ASD. Thank you for always having time to celebrate my successes and listen to my concerns. Thank you for teaching us lessons about derivatives, figurative language, and photosynthesis, and for teaching us even more important lessons about life. And of course, I wouldn't be here today without my family. I love you guys the most. Thank you to my dad, who teaches me by example to work hard every day. To my mom, for forcing me to memorize my multiplication tables in kindergarten, and for cutting me fruit when I'm studying late at night. To my younger sisters, y'all are smarter and you have better personalities than me. I can't wait to watch you grow up and flourish, and I'm going to miss seeing you every day. And last but not least, to my wonderful, wonderful friends. I'm so thankful for the love you've shown me these past 3 years. You've been the best thing that's come out of my move to Qatar, and I'll cherish the moments we've made together. Thank you for bringing out the best and happiest parts of me. So I thought a lot about what I wanted to talk about today, and I decided I'd share a realization that I've come to during these unexpected times. For the past 3 years, I've been so fixated on the future that I've missed out on quite a bit in life, and I don't think I'm the only one. I told myself that after I finished junior year, I'd finally read that book I'd been waiting for. After I finished college apps, I'd finally video call my friends more often. After I turned this paper, I'd finally play with my sister. After March exams, I'd finally go out with my friends for lunch. I was never finished, and there was always something to do before I pursued my hobbies or spent time with the people I cared about. I, like many others, became so caught up in looking towards the future that I forgot to live in the present. And then, all of a sudden, these plans for my future became mere dreams, ones that I'm not sure will become reality for a while. These past few weeks, where the whirlwind of my life has taken a pause, have taught me to live life in the moment, and to stop worrying so much about what's to come. So, I've been trying to enjoy my last few weeks of high school. It's been a blast to help plan this virtual graduation and connect with my grade again, and I'm constantly inspired by my classmates' resilience and optimism. I would have loved to walk across the stage with them, but I've also loved watching their tassel flip and cat toss videos. And my heart swells with pride when I see how we've united to make the best of a less than ideal situation. When I was applying for valedictorian, I joked in my essay that I would love to have the honor of speaking to you all, even if I had to do it over a Zoom call. I think I was holding on to a naive hope that I would still have the chance to see you all in person again, that we would still be throwing our caps and singing We Are ASD together in June. That's certainly not happening now, so I'd just like to thank you here for being the best graduating class ever. Whether it's in the classroom or service organizations, sports teams, or on the stage, you share commendable qualities that enhance whatever community you're a part of. Those of compassion, responsibility, and perseverance, and those of wit, sincerity, and spontaneity. I'm so proud of how we've come together as a class over these past few years. We've made memories that we'll look back upon fondly when we're old, and I hope you'll treasure it all. From the after-school chocolate chip cookies with friends to the sinking but oddly proud feeling in your chest when you've pulled an all-nighter and you see the sun rising again. What a journey it's been. I wouldn't have wanted to undertake it with anybody else. I'm incredibly honored to be a part of the class of 2020. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Ellie and Iad. You are worthy representatives of your class and our school. We now have the opportunity to listen to a rendition of our school song, We Are ASD. Graduation is, of course, celebration of our seniors striding towards a new stage of their lives. However, we also have others here today who will also soon be moving to a new stage of their lives. Our 2020 departing faculty are Marsha Carlson, Nick Kiefer, Zuli Gonzalez, Craig Karnitz, Jackie Feldstein, Liz Noel Duncan, and Leah Bramley. Graduates and audience members, please join me in offering a virtual round of applause for their service to our school and to our community. We owe them all much, and we will miss them. Thank you, faculty, and good luck in the future. And now is the moment that you have all been waiting for, the presentation of the graduation diplomas. Mr. Kevin Sage will read the names of our graduates. I welcome Mr. Sage to the ceremony. Mr. Sage, please know that, as the high school principal, I can confirm that all those seated here today have fulfilled the graduation requirements of the American School of Doha.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts. I'm honored to be the class herald for the class of 2020, the 25th graduating class in the history of the American School of Doha. Omar Abbas, Rania Abdallah, Jana Abdallah, Kareem Abdul Hadi, Saif Khaled Abdul Majid, Tala Abu Rakba, Kareem Mustafa Abu Rosa, Abdul Rahman Abu Al Saud, Sayed Zaid Ahmed, Jude Tawfiq Ahmed, Abdullah Osama Al Abdul Ghani, Muhammad Al Bishri, Zuhor Al Fardan, Amnia Omar Al Fardan, Sada Al Mari, Muhammad Mana Al Hajri, Yara Al Jeda, Wasim Al Gori, Nicole Al Gori, Abdullah Al Mana, Tamathir Al Mana, Abdulaziz Muhammad Al Mansuri, Hen Jassim Al Misnad, Fatima Ahmed Saad Hazim Al Sulaiti, Fala Al Thani, Ahmed Al Thani, Jassim Al Thani, Ryan Al Gussain, Iyad Ali, Elam Ahmed Al Mali, Jude Al Subeti, Mona Amani, Adam Amor, Dhruv Anand, Saad Khaled Ansori, Hamza Islam, Andrew Iwada, Taha Muhammad Azim, Ronnie Azria, Sadant Bajaj, Tina Ehab Barguth, Hannah Claire Barnes, Jaden Barnwell, Diana Barrios Perez, Perniclas Barth, Mason Biddle, Abdurrahman Butaleb, Kai Joseph Bradner, Colton Brewer, Jaden Daniel Bultiel, Dylan Walker Burton, George Katan, Hamza Chamdia, Sarah Coble, Arno Koraman, Saya Daniel. Ali Dashti, Kelsey Davis, Adriana Raquel Diaz, Uzwa Delaware, Axel Dopfer, Patricia Daniela dos Ramos, Rebecca Dunn-Roseman, Nassim Al-Behabi, Nada Al-Saka, Amira El-Fil, Hala El-Quad, Abdullah Azam Faisal Chowdhury, Yusuf Ibrahim Fakhru, Dina Farah, Afonso Ferreira Gonçalves, Beatrice Ford, Sharif Fuda, Dana Frazier, Ava Grace Fritz, Hannah Garvey, Santos Garza, Megan Ashley Ginetti, Shayna Johanna Gerton, Anastasia Lore Griga, Valeria Gutierrez, Joseph Hall, Sydney Renee Hammonds, Pia Maria Hampel, Sion Wan Han, Gabrielle Hawkins, Tessa Haynes, Mark Headley, Balkis Ahmed Hijazi, Rowan Ibrahim, Arshad Ibrahim, Aya Abubakar Imam, Sophie Inati, Taraf Salah Jaro, Ellie G, Omar Kalesh, Raed Karkub, Philip Perpink, Wasay Khan, Isa Khan, Nora Khatib, Kaylee Kofed, Hannah Collin, Sal Kulpa, Arushi Kumar, Aditya Kumaran, Gabriela Leon Gonzalez, Abe Ganatip Lijenlal, Emma Lorenzetti, Isabella Lorenzetti, Zainab Lugmani, Ahmed Mahdi, Magnus Thor Magnusson, Maram Mayu, Isabella Malik, Nura Marafi, Lena Marks, Cormac McCain, Jordan McLean, Sophie Yvette Bordeaux McBride, Amin Meki, Amna Meki, Ayub Merzugi, Jesse Mitchell, Omar Mohideen Musa, Isabel Montiel Castellano, Isabella Montoya Alvarez, Sofia Moraes, Bennett Moyer, Victoria Maria Navarez, Elliot Olawo, Rebecca Onki Shin, Suhej Panag, Christos Papas, Hayat Rakab, Diogo Reis Hator, Clayton Rosenberger, Ali Caitlin Routledge, Ridiman Roy, Amar Sabri, Jivan Luca Saha, Hassan Usman Saif, Sahal Sajir, Sebastian Samaru, Varshini Satyanarayanan, Jacob Scott, Utkarsh Shah, Manal Kashif Sheikh, Nandini Sharma, Lucas Sherman, Jackson Stotland, Devin Sula, Mariam Zaba Thalhuth, Benjamin Tileman Gore, Carter Townsend, Carlos Troconis Quiro, Daniel Unger, Andreas Van Acker, William Waddell, Manya Umesh Walavalkar, Ahmed Tipu Warak, Sarah Jane Catherine Wolstenholme, Avery Wright, Karen Yamut, Laith Younes, Salma Yusuf, Adil Zagmut, Sarah Khaled Zamel. Friends, family, colleagues, and distinguished viewing guests, I now present the graduates of the class of 2020. Congratulations and well done.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I lived. Every broken bone, I swear I Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself
standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the brightest flame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name.
Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. The walls of the Hall of Fame.
Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah.
Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
Be the greatest,
you can be the best, you can be the King Kong hanging on your chest.
You can be the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up. Let's live it up. I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Smash it. Like oh my god. Like oh my god. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup. Drink. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Move it, move it. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we